So after studying operators, after studying different type of loops, we now have to discuss one simple data type, that is a collection data type. So in Python there are four collection data types. Collection data types. First is list, second is tuple, third is set, and fourth is a dictionary. We'll start with list. With collection data type, we mean that in this type of uh, type, or in this type of values, we can store multiple values. Okay. So for example, if we are creating object of a list class, so as I showed you, like for example, I have to store marks of 10 is 5 student or some students. Okay. So I will simply write marks is equal to, and in square bracket I will write comma separated values. Okay. So this is a list. List is denoted with a square bracket. Tuple is created with round bracket or parenthesis. Set is denoted with curly brackets, and dictionary also with curly brackets, but in but values are in pair. Like for example, key semicolon value. We will this we will learn them one by one. Today we are learning some introduction of list. So here when we will print marks, you will see, it will print the list in the same order. Okay. You can see we generated in the same order, and we got the output also in the same order. So list is a or an ordered collection of elements of similar or any data type. Okay. So in a list, the first thing that you have to remember is that list is an ordered collection of elements of similar or any data type. Okay. So by ordered, we mean that in the order that you will create it, you will get the same order while getting your output. Let's say you want to store information of a particular person. Just giving you example. So here we are saying person is equal to Gopal 23 50,679. So this is name, age, salary. Okay, whatever you want to write, like city, is employed, true, something like this. So here you can see in this list we have stored values of different data types. And if you will print this list, then also you will get to see the output. So it's not like list can store values of only one data type, but it can store values of different data types. Even a list can also store a list of values. So for example, let's say fruits is equal to, here we create a list. Inside our list there are three lists, something like this. We say grapes green, or we can give them some kind of value, but let's say grapes green. Yeah. We say apple red, and we can say cherry also red. That's a we can give an example. So here you can see in a list there are three lists. Okay, and if you will try to see the output, you will see the output like this. Okay, so it's not like a list can contain only single values. The item of a list can be a list itself. And as you asked, it's not necessary. For example,
Okay.
apple red two and let's say two. We have two apples, so it will not matter. So the the length and data type of element in a list can be anything. Okay,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. So that's what makes list so important. Okay. Now the next question is, we'll start with a basic. If a list is created, for example, marks is created. Okay. Then the second thing is list is indexed. First property was list is ordered. By ordered, we mean in the same order in which you will assign the values, in the same order you will get the values, like Gopal 23, 156 left to true. But second is list is index. Every element has an index or position. Okay, position starts at 0. So every position, that means 10 is at 0 position, 20 at 1, 30 at 2, 40 at 3. Okay, so if write marks 0, what will I get? 10. If I write marks 1, what will I get? 20. Do you get this? So how to get 40? So 0, 1, 2, 3, right? 40 is at index value of 3. So you use a square bracket to write index value and get that output. Similarly, let's consider person. Okay. So in person, we have how many values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I write person 3, what will I get?
Lucknow.
Lucknow, right? So this is one case. As we learned earlier in the previous example, there is a range function. Okay. So we can also create list using a range function. So there is something called list class also, right? When we write like str5, what happens? It converts the integer value 5 into a string value. Okay. In the similar way, if we write list range 1 to 20, okay, or let's say 1 to 30, common difference 2. So it will convert a range into a list. Let's say ml, my list is equal to this. Okay. So it is creating a list, and when you will print ml, you will see output from 1 to 30. Obviously, because there is a common difference of 2, since that's why the last number is 29. Now, if I will print ml 1, you know the output, it will be 3. If I will print ml 1 to 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it will not print the fifth index. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you will print 1 to 5, it will select this. As I said, is starting to end minus 1. Will you remember this? This particular thing is called slicing in a list. I am giving one more example. Slicing in a list. So this list has n number of elements. Okay, let's see another example. Vegetables is equal to, and here we have some name of vegetables. Okay, we can put some more like brinjal और क्या होता है चिली जो भी होता है. So we will just print this. Okay, if we write vegetable 0 to 2, vegetables 0 to 2, so it will start from 0, tomato, potato. 0, 1, 2. It will not print the last value. So it will always print from starting to end minus 1. Okay. So this is a simple way of slicing a list. If we will write 2 to 5, 0, 1, 2 onion, 3 garlic, 4 brinjal and not 5. Okay. Is this part clear?
Mm.
2 to 5. So it will not print fifth element. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it will always print n minus 1 up to n minus 1 index. Okay. So if you will write vegetables 2 colon. So we are not providing any end index. So it will start from 2, 0, 1, 2 and print everything. So onion, garlic, brinjal, chili, like this. Okay. If you are saying vegetable colon 5, so it will start from 0 and go up to 5 minus 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. So it will print from tomato to brinjal. Obviously, this is something that you have to revise. Okay. But this is a simple slicing. And now, since we are studying collection, so you will understand that now once we have started collecting the values in a list, so we are kind of querying also. We are in a way we are applying some kind of logic to it, right? That we select values from 2 to 4, select values starting from 2, select values ending at 5, something like that. So this is the benefit of list. So list is a ordered and indexed collection of elements. And third property, list is mutable. What do you mean by mutable? So in vegetables, we have these values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So if we have these values, let's say we want to change onion to something else. Okay. So let's say we want to change onion to okra, whatever okra is. So we will say 0, 1, 2. Vegetables 2 is equal to okra. And when you will print vegetables, you will see that particular value is now changed. So not only we can store the values. Not only we can access the values, but based on the index value, we can also change the value. Okay. So this is another property. Suppose you want to change something to chili. So you can write vegetable 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and write some different value. So obviously we will do more example with list. This is just an introductory part. I gave you the introduction so that you can go through it, and then we will discuss more about list in the next chapter.